Oh, you back? I was looking down at my phone. I was getting hit by something, and I do not know what it was. Oh, oops. I broke out of bounds. Hello.
Hi.
I got out of bounds again in this game.
You know you're probably not supposed to do that, right?
I mean, it doesn't matter. The Reaper can still reach out and pop me in the back of the head for my troubles.
Fair.
It's just nothing else can. I think that's all of the Blatro characters at least unlocked. And there's just the rest of the stuff.
Oh. I have found some minor issues with combining them and removing the numbers.
And that would be?
Same name locations in both games.
Oh yeah, no, I fixed that already. Yeah, no, I fixed
In
that.
both games?
Yes.
You fixed that in your copy then?
Yes. I generated it until it stopped doing that because it was just like, generate. This one's name's the same. Fix that one.
I've got
Right.
a better solution for that than to just keep doing that, though.
Oh, okay. I did it the hard way.
All locations for the first game are going to be in the block braces.
Mm-hmm.
1- whatever the case name is
Okay.
at the end of it. That way it separates them enough and it doesn't change much. It works for some of the ones you already had set up like that too. Also, question.
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't the second photo that you had to implement in there technically be required from the point where you obtain it forward instead of the point where you show it?
No.
Okay. I'm
'Cause
just trying to understand the logic that you had with that there. Because I was like, I would have thought that, but you did it different and... Huh?
Okay, here's the thing. That person, what they were talking about, they were saying that it was the same item and it was getting updated as a description. Because that happens. Sometimes evidence gets updated with a new description, or it gets updated with a new picture. That is not the case here. This is a completely separate item, a completely separate piece of evidence that needs to be presented. So there's Lake
So
Photo.
you don't have any actual logic for the updated that's in there then.
Yeah. There was no logic for Lake Photo 2. It was considered filler because I guess I got rid of the thing that required it to start with, and I marked it as filler, and so I just put in a new location that basically requires that item and then updated the logic going forward to include needing that item.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not a progressive photo here, basically. There needed to be logic in here, but it didn't need to be a progression logic. It just needed to be, hey, you forgot to make this item required. Because they are...
Also, I'm going through fixing some of the typos in the trilogy one.
There. I need to do that.
Yeah. I was spotting that too, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll fix this. I am not touching logic because I don't know game enough for me to even think of trying to touch logic.
Thankfully, the chapter select and letting me select like different parts of it let me easily get to certain things. So thankfully, there is a chapter marker specifically for Larry's cross-examination, which is right where that second lake photo was going to be presented. Also, curiously, most of the time when a piece of evidence does get updated, you never present it again. Most of the time. There are very, very, very few instances where a piece of evidence will be updated and you have to present it again. I.e., I've basically ignored all of them.
Makes sense. Yeah, I copied the locations from the one you just did over.
Yeah.
Did a test generation. Duplicate locations. You've got to be freaking kidding me. That was the one thing that I wasn't thinking about when I was doing all of that. Which didn't matter originally because I had your numbered one, not your one where you removed the numbers, so it didn't pop up at the time.
Yeah, as soon as you get the numbers involved, then everything becomes a problem because it's like, oh, we're all right. You do talk to Gumshoe at the same location at the same time in both games. Great, I have to fix that. it's like I have to specify which one of these is which. Oops.
Easiest solution that I thought of though was, like I said, just putting it in the braces, which case and which game dash case it is.
That's basically what I did. This every time that happens, like the first instance of it, I was just like, this is the 141. This is the 241. Till it stopped barking at me about it.
Did you have one for an item that was trying to pop up too?
Probably.
Okay, you just weren't paying attention to that then. Noted. Because it kept trying to flag that there was just one particular item that it couldn't place because it wasn't marked as progression. But then it would, below that, it had the location one, and I'm like, I bet it's the location that's causing the error there.
Oh, Lake Photo 2 is probably not marked as progression. You have to go.
No, it wasn't even that.
Oh, okay.
It was some. Let me see if I can make it do it again, because I haven't updated the one that's in my archipelago yet. I've got through all of all of game one doing that, so I could technically throw that back in and see if that fixed it. Yeah, floor plans 1-2. It's saying it's required by location, but the item's not marked as progression, and I'm like, I feel like that's because of another issue, and you just kind of glitched out on both.
Probably.
Also, while I'm thinking about it, let me pack that real quick, because I do have the first game finished. So that would let me know if that did fix that problem. Survey says... Nope, that item is a problem somehow. Okay then. Because that's what mine's doing. You didn't change any of the items or nothing, did you?
I might have. Let me look.
Because that could be the only other thing.
What is that? 1, 2. Sheesh.
It's marked as filler, so what requires that then?
Okay, I remarked it as progression.
It is part of a required, so it's got to be marked as progression, not as filler.
Yeah, that was probably
You might have changed that around the time you changed the numbers back to the way they were.
Yeah. I think this is one of those running changes that was like, oops, I forgot a piece of logic. Gotta fix that.
What's weird is I must have never had that final update then that you did with it.
Yeah. Also, I boot up RE4. I checked our archipelago. You have nothing to progress here. And I go, right!
BK.
Yep.
Also, no side screen. Yeah, you kind of forgot about that, did you? Whereas, unfortunately, both of my games are unlocked. I don't think Prime is by a lot, though.
Okay.
I'll forget to pull that in. Right, I can technically do those 2 checks. They're out of logic, though. Which save am I even at? I'm at that one. Right. Because I BK'd last over there. I remember that now.
Hmm.
God, I'm about to do a dumb, aren't I? No, I don't have grapple, never mind. Good. Can that one be done? There's nothing... crap. I'm not going to be BK'd for a little while. There's stuff I can actually do. It's out of logic, but I can do it, so I'm going to do it.
The side stream should be up. After I had a moment of just like, wait, what the fuck was the password for this?
Okay. Dashboard is updated. I need this up so I can do that because otherwise I'm hearing the Mario versus Donkey Kong music constantly.
Oh, I don't know if you saw it when I showed off on the start stream, but we have new Chemi cards.
I didn't.
Oh, they're coming with a memorial version of Majade's belt. That is also her dad's belt. We don't give a shit about her dad.
Mm-hmm. Welp.
It's reverse versions of Dragnolius and Gaiard. We don't know the context for these. They're apparently going to be in the Gotchard novel, just like the Valvarad ones. That's why I'm like, well, we know the Valvarad ones are at least a form change for him because it's a pre-established one. These we have no idea, even though there is a form for these in the belt before. But they were specific about the Valvarad ones. They were not specific about this one in the video, as far as I could understand. So they could be a Majade form, especially since Girls Remix is happening, and Majade is basically the main character of that series of specials. Now. Or they could be a villain writer. Or something else entirely. I can't wait for it to be something else entirely. And everyone to be mad about it.
I mean, yeah.
I should be set up. This is whether or not my internet will hold out all stream. guess I can get to the one of the ranks. Guess I do rank 9.
Discord, there you go. I don't have a clue as to what just happened with Discord right there.
Neither do I.
I was literally talking, watching it, procking in OBS, and not lighting up on Discord, and I'm like, excuse me? Why are you not recognizing the mic? But literally, I've got other stuff that's telling me it's working.
I mean, my internet's been in and out all streams,
this
so...
Not the internet. This was definitely computer.
Okay.
I'm waiting on you, by the way.
Okay.
That's what I tried to say when Discord said, no, you didn't say a word.
All right. I will take the stream down then, and we'll be right back with Archipelago Part 2 here in a second, folks.